Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This will be the first in a new series of videos I'm calling How To, which will be videos on general situations you might come up against in The Last of Us that you might need to generally improve upon or anything like that, and I felt like I wanted to use my experience in this game to help other people manage those situations better. So I'll just be giving some general hints and advice on how to better prepare yourself for these situations, and they can be quite applicable to a lot of different play styles, so hopefully it will be applicable to yours.
Keep an eye out.
Copy.
Okay, so we start the match in the usual way here, and you'll see in a minute they start to come right at us immediately. So my first piece of advice number one, is stick together as a team. So you'll see straight away they take one of us down, and then a second in this moment, and then the guy on the other side goes down, and all of a sudden you see I'm on my own, because they did a key strategy that aggressive teams do, which is they isolate. So they're always looking to attack the key man on his own. It's almost like a defence. If there's a crack in the defence, they will go for it. So it's absolutely key that you stick as a team. And you'll see this in a minute, where I go one direction and then change my mind, because I realise that at this point we need to be sticking together. There we go. So you see I move up those stairs and then go back down and join my team.
I need some meds. Watch my six. Keep an eye out. Okay, got it.
Okay, so the next piece of advice I can give is to know your surroundings. So what I mean by that is, always know where the nearest piece of cover is to you that you can get behind if you get shot at. And I cannot stress enough how important this is, because the amount of time you spend knowing where the cover is will really help you out. So you see right here, I use the cover to my advantage. I go out, I duck back in, and then I go back out again and finish the job. And then you'll see here, I make a slight error. Let's see, I go to the left, but there's no cover there, and then I go in front of the piece of cover that would have hidden me, i.e. that table behind me. So you see there, know your pieces of cover, know your surroundings. Okay, so the next piece of advice I have for you is to execute enemies whenever you can. So against teams like this, you want to be executing anybody you down. It's absolutely vital, because if you don't and you leave them, it will not end well. So you'll see in a minute an example of this. See, because they're going to spawn trap us, or try to.
Okay, finish. Got it. Move out. Look out. Right. Bombs armed. Heads up.
Got it.
So I down one, and you see now I'm trying to get the angle to get the execution on this guy.
Down.
Okay, so unfortunately I did go to execute there, but he did get downed again because he got picked up the second before. So every execution against teams like this is absolutely vital and can help you later in the game. So just to go over what we've covered so far, we've covered sticking together as a team, knowing your surroundings, and executing enemies. So tip number 4 I have for you is know your angles. So when I say know your angles, I'm referring to what kind of angle can you get on the enemy that they won't be expecting. Because a lot of aggressive players and aggressive teams, they will only focus on what's in front of them. It's almost as if they block out everything else that exists and they just focus on what's in front. So if you can get a side view, or even better, a view from behind, then use that to your advantage absolutely, and pick your moment carefully, because that can be the difference between your team getting squad wiped or their team getting squad wiped.
Straggler, look alive. No one comes back from that. Scratch one. Okay, got it. Fire in the hole.
Okay, the next piece of advice I have for you, number 5, is height advantage. So you'll see here, I go up to this crow's nest and I start looking out for potential targets, because I know that shooting from a height is much easier than shooting from below.
Look, a hunter. That's one down. Nice.
Okay, so what you see there is I'm able to support my teammate with 2 of the kills so that we can work together, and that angle again, the angle and the height advantage all come into play. Third one there, same thing.
Target down. Come here, Straggler. Look alive. Down. Iced. I got you.
Okay, my final piece of advice on this one,
One less to worry about.
number 6, is
one less straggler to
play passive aggressive. So when I say passive aggressive, I'm talking about against aggressive teams you generally will be playing more passive, and that's fine because you want them to come to you and you can use that to your advantage. However, when you down as a team, if you down 1 or 2 of their people, push the advantage while you have it, because a lot of aggressive teams will not think anything about taking risks to go and revive their team, or they might even probably have Reviver on or some sort of team support perk. So if you have a downed person on the other team, push the advantage as best you can. It doesn't always work out, but sometimes you have to take risks in this game. Okay, so one final time, just to go over each one. We had stick together as a team, know your surroundings, know your angles, play aggressively and passively when required, executing enemies, and height advantage. Okay, so those 6 things are what I think are key principles when playing against aggressive teams. as a final general point, if depending on your playstyle, you might run Reviver, you might run Strategist, that sort of thing, to help you out in certain situations, but that is down to you. So just do whatever you think fits for your playstyle in terms of loadouts and things of that sort. Well, I'm going to let you just watch this final clip now, and wish you good luck out there when you come across a aggressive team.
Hunter, look alive. Okay, got it. Over there, straggler. Hunter! I'm wounded. That's one down. Let's head back to base.
Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.